Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel. Or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of fails that Disney has to deal with today with the premiere of their new streaming service, Disney+. The first article we're going to be looking at, ouch, epic fail for the Disney Plus streaming service's big debut. Apparently, they're having trouble with logins with their new customers, as well as getting new subscribers, and let's read about it. Walt Disney Company's Disney Plus streaming service appeared to be hit by technical difficulties on its launch day today. Twitter users mentioned problems accessing the service or some of its features around 7 a.m. New York time, and DownDetector.com showed 6,900 reports of problems with the service around 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and slightly more than 7,000 later before problem reports dropped off. People mentioned problems signing up, logging in, and streaming. DownDetector.com's map view showed problems in the U.S., parts of Canada, and the Netherlands. Some U.S. users were allowed to purchase Disney Plus on their computer, but once paid for, the streaming service would not load on smart TVs or on the PlayStation app. An error icon would appear each time showing Mickey Mouse and his dog Pluto in space outfits. It would then force users to exit the service. Once the service did load properly, some titles, such as under the Star Wars category, were unavailable. That error page was just a blank blue screen that said, "Sorry, something went wrong. Please try again later." Would-be users vented their frustrations via social media. Disney issued a self-aggrandizing apology via Twitter. As usual with these companies like Disney, they never actually make an apology that's, actually worth it. They self-aggrandize and they say they have everything under control, just listen to us. I mean, take a look at their self-congratulatory tweet they made. The consumer demand for Disney Plus has exceeded our high expectations. We are working quickly to resolve the current user issue. We appreciate your patience. Well, go sit and spin, Disney. Help Plus. We wanted, and we were promised, Disney Plus would be streaming today, but no, you gave us this, and we have to hear you say, "Do not worry, we will resolve this issue quickly enough." Once again, we hear you repeat that word over and over again when everything is not all right. And what's more, Disney Plus is having problems with The Simpsons. Disney Plus is already getting The Simpsons wrong, is the next article we're going to look up on why Disney Plus failed with the debut of their new streaming service. Disney has finally launched its long-awaited streaming service, Disney Plus, but the way they're treating The Simpsons means it's already made a mistake. After much discussion and many months of hype, the Walt Disney Company revealed Disney Plus to North American audiences. Disney Plus launched with every major Disney movie, countless TV specials and series, a host of National Geographic documentaries, and the blockbuster epics of Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar, not to forget the new and upcoming original films and shows such as The Mandalorian. However, the real gem in their lofty crown in terms of acquired material may be a little show called The Simpsons. I'm surprised The Simpsons are on Disney Plus because, as far as I knew, I thought Disney wasn't going to allow anything R-rated on it. I mean, The Simpsons is still, their earlier episodes are better than their current episodes, and they were pretty, spicy, and I'm surprised they're allowing it on their tasteless Disney Plus streaming service. With 31 seasons and 668 episodes of television, plus one movie to its name, The Simpsons has long secured its legacy in the world of entertainment. For certain generations, it's one of the best shows to binge watch, something that FXX made all the easier with All the Simpsons All the Time service, but since that no longer exists, The Simpsons is now the exclusive streaming property of Disney Plus. That's one hell of a coup for this service, especially since so many consumers prefer to use streaming platforms to revisit shows they're already familiar with, rather than watch original material. What better show to state their desire than the greatest animated comedy ever created? Sadly, it seems that Disney Plus has gotten off on the wrong foot with The Simpsons on its first day of launch. I'm not surprised Disney is mishandling The Simpsons. I might have said they were an R-rated series. I might be wrong about that, but The Simpsons is still not Disney material, so I'm not surprised Disney is screwing over the fans of The Simpsons. Simpsons World, the FXX app that offered every episode of the show to fans, included an option to view the show in the 4:3 format it was originally shown in, as well as the 16:9 aspect ratio that had become commonplace. This meant that older pre-HD episodes of the show were stretched to fit the frame. The Simpsons didn't switch to the 16:9 ratio until 2009, close to 20 years since its premiere. That means the bulk of the show is affected by this change, and it impacts the show itself in various ways. For example, many of the show's best sight gags are impeded when the joke is cut out of the screen to stretch the format out to 16:9. That's a big problem for a show that's chock full of amazing one-off jokes and background moments. And IndieWire also noted how the FXX versions of the episodes formatted for HD TV included heavy digital noise reduction to make it look cleaner, which spoils the look of the original animation. Disney Plus seems to just be using the episodes FXX used, and is using the 16:9 ratio as default for The Simpsons, omitting an option for viewers to choose how they want to view the series, as well as the remastered animation that, again, doesn't quite work with the older episodes. That's a big letdown given the cultural value of the show and what it means to countless fans. As noted by writer Keith Phipps, Disney Plus also doesn't offer the option of audio commentaries for the episodes, something the now defunct app did include. In essence, fans are now getting far less for their money and loyalty than they previously had at a much cheaper cost. It's funny, Disney has dealt with streaming services for years, but apparently didn't decide to learn what not to do on the first day they opened their own streaming service. They're doing every mistake that makes people hate the streaming services, not including content they want, not including versions of the content that people would prefer over newer, more shabbier versions like The Simpsons. But no, Disney insists that they have the best service, so you should sign up for Disney Plus. What bull. This problem also has greater ramifications outside of irritating and inconveniencing fans. For the majority of viewers, streaming The Simpsons on Disney Plus will become their default way of watching many seasons of the show. Still haven't been released on DVD either, meaning streaming will be the only way to access them. By limiting the way the show can be viewed and denying the opportunity for fans to see the series as was intended, fans are being robbed of not only of options but of pop culture history. Surely The Simpsons of all shows deserves better than this. For fans of the show, it may be best for them to keep a hold of the DVD box sets they currently possess. I have a sneaking suspicion that Disney is purposely doing this, maybe to some level, that they hope this will raise the demand for Disney Plus to release the original episodes in the original format for The Simpsons so they can get more people to sign up for it. And if they didn't have it on the first day, I kind of think this is going to really hurt Disney Plus, especially going forward with all the other problems they're currently having with their service, what with its debut. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying seeing Disney having such problems. I mean, they've had to deal with streaming services for years. You think they would have tried to eliminate these problems beforehand. I mean, The Simpsons should have been one of the first things they got right. I mean, for years, people have been loving The Simpsons. I mean, it's been going for almost 30 years now, unbelievably. But no, Disney decides to say, all right, everything we see here is good. We don't need any of this extra stuff, even though people really like The Simpsons from the 90s and want to see the original episodes in their original format and at the best condition possible. No, we'll just give them this single format, and I'm sure they'll eventually like it, because a lot of the newer people don't really know The Simpsons all that well, and the newer fans is what we're after, so we'll give them this single format and they'll eventually like it, because the older fans will eventually die off, and no one will remember how good The Simpsons used to look and used to be back in the 90s, because Disney doesn't really care about these older fans. They're only going for the newer fans, but that's why they're still including The Simpsons in this, because The Simpsons still is a draw to people who like the show but don't really care about the older fans, because they're going for newer fans and they think that newer fans only like digital looking content. If you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And could you please share this video? Share it on Twitter and share it on Facebook. Share it anywhere you think it would do the most good, because YouTube is not going around promoting their YouTube creators anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Now it's that time of the day again. It's plug-in time. Keep checking back in future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book, Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.